I think June has been a lot of things, and despite all the things that June has been, I'm really grateful for it. I'm grateful for the lessons and all of the things that happened in June, the high moments, the low moments, and all of that. For me, June was slow, it was quiet, it was hermit mode. I think most of 2026 has been hermit mode for me, but June in particular was like retreating into my shell, into myself, and nourishing myself, refreshing myself, seeing a lot of things with new eyes. June was a lot of contemplations, a lot of reflections, and one important lesson that I learned in June and taking out of June is releasing much of my desire on external validation, learning to do things just because I enjoy doing them and not expecting that there will be an applause at the end for me. And that was something, it sounds simple now when I talk about it, but it was something that I really had to walk through. Like, it was a process because a lot of old memories were coming up, forgotten memories were coming up. And then another important lesson I took out of June and coming into July is the need for more presence, because like I'm seeing more and more why a lot of people talk about being present and coming back to the now and living in the now, because life is happening in the now. Like June, these last days, or the last days of June, because this is July already, the last days in June taught me, or I saw firsthand for myself in my experience, what that truly meant to come back and live in the now. So that's what I'm taking into July, because it's in the now where time actually does slow down. It helps me to release all the urgency that I feel. Not like relaxing and choosing not to do anything, but it was like everything I was doing, I was as if I was rushing somewhere. Like time has been running out and stuff like that. But learning this lesson, coming back to the now and living in the present, is showing me how slow time can actually be, right? So the urgency is slowly disappearing. And another thing is I'm able to notice things more when I'm practicing this art of being in the present moment. Like before, when people talk about things like that being present would help you notice things more, it used to sound more abstract to me, but it's becoming real for me, more real. It became more real during these last days in June, where I actually noticed for myself how coming back to the present just allows you to slow down and to notice things even more that are good unnoticed. It's just like that saying of being able to not just like walk past the flowers, but being able to stop and smell them at the same time. June had its slow moments. I mean, there were things that happened that I felt like were disappointments, and like how life wasn't going as planned. But like I said, it also taught me how to just take everything as a season of rest and relaxation. This season where there's really nothing happening. It's just a season of resting and nourishing myself. Um, in the beginning of June, I was kind of hoping for a lot because it's already the 6th month into 2026, and it feels like my life has just been stuck and I'm not moving forward, I'm not moving backward. So I was really hoping that in June things will kind of pick up, since it's already 6 months, like all of the things that I've been hoping to like for movement, but I really didn't see that the kind of movement I was expecting. But yeah, I'm grateful for how June turned out. There are a lot of lessons, but these two that I mentioned are the ones where I'm really taking them into July and seeing how that works for me. I didn't quite film a lot in these last days or weeks, this last week or these last days of June, because part of what I was saying that I felt I entered even a more reflective and contemplative state during these last days of June. So it was like a lot of contemplation, a lot of meditation on things, on life in general. So I wasn't really up and about picking my camera and filming things. I was just journaling a lot and just contemplating and meditating on stuff like that. So that's why I didn't have a lot of things to film, but I still have to live up to the personal promise I made to myself, which is to put out a video on YouTube every week. So this is me trying to live up to that promise. I just decided it's okay to just like, even if I do not have a lot of things filmed, just to give this update of what June was like in general and what I'm hoping for in July. I'm hoping to actually see myself put the lessons that I've learned in June into practice and seeing how life goes. I'm stepping into July more of like melting into the unknown, like releasing control, like releasing the desire of wanting to control the unknown, because I can't really do that. I do have things I'm hoping for and wishing will happen in July, but at the end of the day, I really don't know what turn life will take. But keeping my fingers crossed that it would be a positive turn, and that all of the projects and stuff that I'm getting into in July works out. And I'm hoping to make more videos for YouTube to document more and all of that. One thing I'm very grateful for in June is that I think my journaling practice was even a lot more consistent. Like, it's now very seamless and fluid. Like, the process of just waking up every morning and journaling was so much easier in June, and even entering July, so much easier. And I'm very happy that that is being very well incorporated into my lifestyle. One thing though that I said I had to do in June was to take more walks for a lot of things, and I've not really been able to be consistent with that, but let's see how that goes for July. So I'm really just allowing myself be comfortable with uncertainty, with the unknown as I step into July. I forgot to mention that I completed it. I couldn't film. I intended to film the entire process of making this journal, but I wasn't able to do that. But yeah, it's completed and I really love it because I can put both my day book and the actual journal in here, and my pens. I don't have to, like, it doesn't have to be all over the place anymore right now. So it's getting pretty dark because it's about to start raining again, but I just wanted to show you. Alright, so what it's like. So this is the pocket that I made. There are two pockets actually. There's this pocket here, the bigger pocket to just store stuff, and this other pockets for pens. Yeah, and inside here I just added the day book for easy access, and then this is just for tying it together. Like, basically, I love it. I love it. It's cute. Yeah, so yeah, and yeah, I tried to do this bookmark thing with the. I also tried to do this bookmark thing. So yeah, oh my god. So yeah.